Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I will be showing you theming in Flutter, and before that, on the occasion of crossing 10,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, thank you guys. I have created a website, means I have revamped my website. So this is the homepage of the website, and you can join my YouTube channel, and you can be helping me in getting more subscribers. You can share my videos to anyone, and yeah. So when you go into tutorials, you will see this page where I have all the articles put in here for, you can say, Android, Firebase and Flutter. And when you click one of the articles, you will land into this page, and you can see the contents here on the left hand side, and the article which is a companion article for my two videos. So you can uh, code in hand while watching the video. If you miss something, you can always come back to the article and relate yourself. Okay, so this is the thing about website. And these are the trending articles. Okay, so this is all done with the website thing. So website is techieblossom.com. Let's come back to our Flutter tutorial. So almost every second application on Google Play or Apple Store has dark mode feature, right? Not only mobile platform, many websites and desktop applications also have dark mode nowadays. Okay, so now that iOS 13 and Android 10 are released, we should provide dark mode enabled UI in our applications. And what are the benefits of using dark mode? Well, the first one is it definitely saves energy, and that's why it results in saving more battery life. Second one is when you see light colored text, suppose you are seeing white text on black background, okay, then it reduces strain on light situations. Like you might have seen, my editor is black in color and the text is lighter, so it actually reduces strain. So this is what dark mode is about. Okay, so how do we achieve that in Flutter? Well, to explain that, I have created a new project called Theming Demo, and Flutter gives us option to give app theme in Material app and Cupertino app. So let's see that in picture. So as you can see, we have Material app here and we have theme, right? Similarly, I can also write Cupertino app, right? And there as well, I have Cupertino theme, probably. Okay, yeah. So we have theme, yes. So the app, okay. We have theme, and instead of theme data, you have to use Cupertino theme data. Okay, but see, these are the disadvantages. Cupertino theme data does not have primary fetch, so you will have to deal with only these limited options. Okay, so that's why we will be using Material app. Now till that time Flutter team does not release Cupertino theme data with all the options, we have to deal with Material app, and that's why we have to deal with theme data. And as you can see here, theme data has hundreds of options here, right? So we can customize our app. So it was like this and like this. So this is the default app that we get generally. So now there are multiple ways in which you can provide a dark theme to the Flutter app. So we will discuss them one by one. Okay, let's give a theme data for dark mode. Okay, so this theme will be applied when phone is in light mode, and dark theme will be applied when the phone is in you can say darker mode, or when in Android case when the battery saver is on. Okay, so let us do one thing. This is one way I can do that way, and theme data fetch color start gray, or you can say green, any color. Just I'm telling you how theme and dark theme auto changes. And we will add a scaffold here, like a little body. Let's see the output. So this is white, and if I change to battery saver, okay, if I do a dark mode here, which I cannot see, so let me add the dark mode to this menu. probably here. This is better. So now if I enable it, nothing happens here because we are not using anything, just we have a container. So what I can do here is, we will create a normal layout first, which will have a bar, right? And we will have a little body in that. So let me show you that. Okay. Okay. So body, and then we have upper, which has elevation 0. We will have a icon. Yes. So let's format the file. Let me just minimize this. Okay. And the icon. Sorry. Okay. Let me just format it. Yeah, this is the error. So without body, can we proceed? Yes, we can. So as you can see here, when I am on, you can see here, I am on dark mode. So it is green. If I come out of dark mode, it's blue. So this is how Android generally switches themes, means in Flutter. Now there are some default options provided, like theme data.light, which will automatically apply the lighter theme, which is defaultly made in the Flutter framework. Okay, so Flutter already has some defined themes in the SDK, like these two, and so without doing anything, without providing any primary color, anything, you will be able to produce these outputs in front of your clients and showcase them. Okay. So to see the outputs, we can switch on dark mode and switch off dark mode. Okay. So at the end of this tutorial, towards the end of this tutorial, I will definitely show you this on iOS as well. Since no need to, it works fine. That's why I'm not showing you in all the places. Okay. So let us add this little body as well. We'll just have a center title. No styles given, and let's see the output. So this is black in color when it is in light mode, and the text becomes white in color when it is in dark mode. So this automatically switching is done. You can also see the icon color, it is whiter here, and when it's not darker mode, it's blue, it's okay, it's white in both the cases. Anyway, so fine. Now everything is uh, not that straightforward everywhere. You will not, you will have to give a custom theme at some point of time. So with minimum theme descriptions, we can see the default light themes and dark themes that Flutter framework has provided, but it will be more fun and challenge to create our own themes. Not everything can be explained over a single article, single video, but for this post we will just see how the theme changes. So I have taken let me close it. I have taken a dribble design where I can show you how you can create this UI, and so for the purpose of this video I'm going to show you this much part. Rest all is duplicate. So we'll have this text, this color, again this second text, third text, and the card, and of course menu icon we have already seen. So we will not have app bar here. So let's try to create this type of UI and do the switching for it. Okay, so for that let's start coding now. So first of all, I will create a task page. Okay, let's quickly remove this body, or I would say let's move this home, create a task page. So we are creating a column here wherein my first child will be this thing, and then second child will be this. Okay, so let's do that. So I need padding from both the ends. Oops, what am I doing? Again 6. So obviously we also need yeah, so I think left and right is okay. 6. Okay. Okay. What is this? See the name? Okay. Oh, we are inside app. This works. So on this padding, we have a child, so we will create a row. The left item will be our text, which will be today, and we are giving some style to it. Text style. Where the font size, we are only giving font size as of now because I want to just first show you what are the default behaviors of all these things. Okay, then after this we have an icon, which is this one. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's see the output. So these both are stick to each other. Let's give a top margin also 32. Is it okay? Yeah, so this is good. And yeah, so don't worry about this. I will I will do it in the next step. So also we need to make them fall apart. So space between. This will also not solve. This will solve it because the default max minimum mean exercise is max. Okay. So this is the row. Now we come to the bottom part where we need again a padding. This padding. Also there is some margins from top, so taking it like that. Child. Okay. What is the issue? Why it's not formatted? Anyway, fine. So the child is a card. Okay, elevation of some sort and having a margin because you can see here it has a margin from left and right, right? So we need to have that from left and right. So horizontal will work here, taking 20. Then inside this card we are having a style. Okay, list style. See this left icon, title, subtitle, and the trailing. Okay, so we're going to add that. Fine. Title again, text, which is conference call. Okay, subtitle 30 minutes and trailing. check circle. Now this is your basic layout. Let's see the output. Okay, this is how it looks. One thing we have forgotten is the shape border, because we want some rounded rectangle. So rounded rectangle with border radius of 20. So now, as you can see here, we have a curve. The colors are pretty much grayish, okay? And if we see this output in dark mode, how does it look? It looks good. So definitely you can see there is a coloring change here, right? But you don't need app bar, which actually we didn't provide any color, but it took some color. We want a color for this. We want to change color for this. So we want, on the dark mode, we want it as white, but on the lighter mode, we want it as green, which is not the case right now. Okay, so so we have seen the UI now. So now light theme. Let's create a light theme. Okay, so I will tell you that this was the material design specs which I consulted for giving the color names and everything. So this is how you can define the color names: primary, secondary, on primary. Like these colors I have used. So let me explain you which color in our app belongs to which color according to the material design guidelines. Okay, so this is the main thing. Let it load. It will take a little time. So I will just explain you with that, and we will create our theme in a class called app theme. So meanwhile let's create a new file. Okay. Theme. So we have this class now. Let's see it's loaded or not. It is taking such a huge time. Anyway, you can see the images. So what I'm saying is, primary color is the background of our whole scaffold. Okay, and secondary color is the greenish color of the check icon. Okay, sorry, just some confusion. Yeah. Okay, secondary color is our right icon. Icon color is the reddish icon which goes to the check circle as well as the call icon. Let me refresh this page again. And on primary color suggests that the color on the primary color will fall into this category. Okay, so suppose you want black color on white, so you can mention that here. Okay, you can also go to this page and give the names accordingly. Okay, and colors.gray was falling into this 30 minutes. Okay, so let's create app theme there. Fine. Okay, so I'm importing material. Right, now this is the way of creating a default custom constructor. Okay. So anyway, we don't need that. So I'm defining a color which is icon color first of all, which is actually a constant for both the themes, red and dark and light. So 200. Okay, then we have now you will be saying why this is not constant. You will see in the end, I guess. Wait for that. Light primary color. So as we can see in the image, light primary color. So why I have added light before this? Because it distinguishes when we create dark theme, it will be dark primary color. So primary color is this. So it will be, you can say, colors of white, because in our, oh wait, there's some confusion. So it's not light color, light primary color. Let me just, sorry, there is a smaller change. It's a primary variant color, not the primary color. Primary color is white color in this case. So I will update this image when I put it in the article. So don't worry about that. But this is not primary, this is primary variant, and primary color will be the white color of the card. Okay, so that's why we have given white color as light primary. Then let's duplicate this and give it light primary variant. This will be going as a background color for our scaffold. Okay, so this is what it is, color 0x ff, and it is e1 e1 e1. Okay, then let's duplicate it again and define the secondary color, which is green. It will act as, the icon of the check icon. Okay, and then we have to define on primary color, which will be the black color, of course, for white light theme. So it will be on white, that's why primary color is white, and on primary is black. So this is how you have defined the colors. Now let's define theme data. That theme data will be applied. Okay. That theme data will be applied here. So let's write app theme dot write theme. We have already written it. Let's import it. Okay, now we have to define this. So again, static final theme data, and it will be light theme. And you can see that all the fields are underscore because they are private to this class. We don't want them to be used outside this class. Okay, we want them to be used by light theme, and we have exposed light theme to the other UI stuff. Okay, so this is a good practice because it will give you a single point of change, single point of contact to change these themes, and you will be aware that nobody is messing up with these colors, right? It will be good when you deal with bigger projects. So light primary variant color becomes our scaffold background color. Now once we apply this, let's see the change. I didn't plan to do it like that, but I think that would be better. You can see the color change here. Definitely you saw that. But if you didn't see, there are many occasions that you will see it. Now let's give app bar theme, which will be automatically applied to your app bar. Okay, you don't have to change your UI. No time. You don't have to change anything here. We have already coded that, but now we are changing the app bar theme. So this is the good thing. So we are applying light primary variant color to this. Okay, and let's rerun it, reload it. Okay, it didn't apply. I don't know why. It should have been applied. Let me restart the app. Yeah, it applied. See this. Now color is white, so you have to give a icon theme for the app bar. So it will be like icon theme data. Getting the point. And the color will be light on primary color, which is fair enough because it will be black on your variant color. If I hot restart, see, every time I have to hot restart because this is a static file. It's once applied on this. If I do hot reload, I mean to say, if I do hot reload, it won't work. I have to restart the application, then it will work because these files have to be updated on main.art. Okay, so we are done with icon theme. Now we are done with app bar theme completely. Now we have to deal with the color scheme. So when I was referring to this document, you can see the color scheme here. They have told where all primary color can be used, where all secondary color can be used. It's all up to you. You define your colors, where you have to use background, where you have to use error color, where you have to use surface. So these are color schemes. Okay, Why I am saying these are color schemes? Because when you go to the documentation and you go to color scheme, they say a set of 12 colors based on this spec, and this spec is nothing but the color system in the material design guideline. So if I go here, or why to do that, just copy it and try this out. So you can see the color system here. It takes me to the same page where I am showing you everything. Okay, so you just read about it, learn it, understand it, and apply it to your theme. Okay, some things I have already done, so let's do the color scheme now. Okay, see this, it has those 12 things: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, forget about brightness. Brightness is not in the color theme, but brightness in Flutter is a framework thing which is light or dark. Okay, which helps us in distinguishing. So what is our primary color? It's light primary, and primary variant, it's light primary color. Secondary, light secondary, and then we have on primary. So now you will understand why my names are like that. It is because of the color scheme. Now it says color scheme is already, it requires these many. So there is one color scheme, light and dark. It has already some colors already defined, so you need to just override your values which you require to change. Okay, then if I run it, I don't think there will be any change. Let me hot restart. Okay, so there is not no change, but it is better to keep a color scheme. I prefer that. Okay, if you don't want, you have your own choice. So icon theme now I'm talking about. I want this icon to get its own color, this icon to get the same color automatically. I will not change anything in my main dot dot. Okay, so go to your color. Which color do you want for that? So it's definitely the icon color, which is all constant for all the things, light and dark. Let's run it, or sorry, let's restart it. And as you can see, this color got changed to red, but this didn't. So basically, if you go to your main dot, you can see here that this icon is inside list style. So list style, what it does is it depends on list style theme. I will show you that list style theme. Okay, so whatever is there in the list style theme is applied to this icon. So when I go to this, it already has an icon color. It and the default icon color, actually it is grayish. I read somewhere it actually was an issue and the Google guy has solved it, and I was reading that. So if you provide icon color here from your app theme dot light theme dot icon theme dot color, then you can see this color getting red. Okay, so if you cannot see the red, let me change the color to little darker so that it's pretty visible. Yeah, everything is blue now, right? Fine, and I can see that this also became blue. So don't know from where. Oh, I got it. Because it is list style and we have given icon color, so it made this also as blue. Anyway, we don't need this. I just showed you why giving icon theme color does not get applied to list type. Okay, so I'm restarting the app and this will be blue. These two will not be blue. Now proceeding with, we have to give themes to text also. My main dot is same now. Okay, working on the text theme, which is very important. So we will create a light text theme, which is again local to this file. So let's create that quickly. Static final text theme, light text theme, text theme. Okay, so this we have a text theme and it's a set of multiple redefine things. So in this case, we have a headline, we have a body 1, body 2. That's it, I have taken. So headline we will create, body 1, we will give some text style into that, body 2, we will create some other text. So these three things, see this headline is a text style. So we have to create styles for all of these. Static final, text style, light text style, sorry, light screen heading, which is the name I am giving. Style equals to text style. And you remember we gave 48 as the font size. So what is the color of that? Definitely it's on primary. Yep. Now, yes. So for light theme, we have light on primary. That's it. Okay, format it and give light heading text style. Similarly, we will create two more. So for now, this will be my task name, and the third one will be task duration. The font size 60, 20. The color will be light on primary, but for this it will be always gray. Now the thing why I always gray, you can see this, the design. It's always gray on black as well as on white, so we can't help it much, right? Let's copy this, give it a body 1, and these names also you can go to material doc and decide it yourself, whatever you want to give it. Okay, so we have defined, sorry, copy, paste, fine. So this is how you have defined a light theme. Definitely styles are not given here, so we have to change this now, but remember the changes. We are done with this. Now we have to apply some colors to these things now. Like this icon did not get its color, so when we update our main.dart, we have to give today this style will be nothing but app theme dot, sorry, not app theme, it will be theme dot of context. So whatever is the current theme for this material app, like if it is light theme, take it from that theme. If it is dark theme, take it from that theme. So theme dot of context is a general thing, whichever is the current theme will have this. So it's like theme dot of context. To now context, it is light theme dot text theme dot headline. Okay, and this will be applied. For this, you don't need to apply because already we have given icon theme. Coming to the card, we have list style for call icon. Definitely you have to give the color. So it will be again taking from theme of context. It will be icon theme and icon color. Sorry, icon theme and color. Fine. And in the style, I have to again use. Now this is very important actually when we do the dark theme as well, which will not take much time after this. Okay, so and of course this color will be the secondary color. Okay, so you can go to your color scheme and take the secondary color out of it. Sure. Oh, I have not done it. Fine, so now let's run it and see the changes. So hot restarted, blue, green, everything is fine. Let's see the dark mode just for a fun. Yeah, nothing is there. It's green, it's white, because by default theme data.dark has icon color as white. That's it. Also no style applied because there is no style for headline in dark theme. So the next step will be, sorry, the next step will be to use app theme, which is our own app theme, dark theme, right? So let's duplicate everything and try using dark theme. So for that, we need 3, 4, these 3 colors. And for this, we don't need variant color because automatically we have this color. We don't need actually, it's already defined in the system. So try reducing the number of colors that you are providing. Make it a dark, dark, dark. And what is a dark primary color? This is like this. So accordingly, it's color dot. Let me just clear it out. It's colors dot black. Okay. Okay. Fine. And what is secondary color? Of course, the icon color is white in case when it is dark theme. So it's colors dot white. On primary, of course, the text color is white. So that's it. This is how you decide the colors. Now you have to duplicate this, copy it, just rename dark theme, just replace dark. So we don't have this, probably we don't need can give dark primary. Let's give dark primary color because the background was completely black. Yeah, it was completely black, so let's skip that. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah, it's okay. That's fine. Then here also, whatever is the color of the screen goes to the. It's good. On primary, let's dark. Let's dark. So for this, we don't have variant. We have dark. I think you will get a fair idea how you have to do it in your projects. Dark text theme. So we have to create a dark text theme now, which will be like this. Okay. Now you have to create 3 more styles. Of course, it's not. It seems like duplicating, but this is the way to handle the dark themes. Now, what you need to do with the dark theme? Will you give font size again and again and again? No. I will tell you a good shortcut for that. The only thing when it comes to light and dark is the color, right? So only change the color. How you can do that? Light, heading, copy with, and here you can override the color which is defined here. Override it with dark on primary color, and that's it. You are done with that. Similarly, you can do with your task name. Here also you can give task name, and color will be again dark on primary. And of course, you don't need to. I would say I would rather prefer just for the namesake. I would prefer define this, but I seriously tell you that you don't need to define this because the colors gray is the same color. So don't copy with. Just do this. So this is how you will have 3 different names at least styles, and yeah, it should work now. And in the main.dart we have done this. Let's restart our app. Let's see the colors. So it's very bad. So it turns out that yeah, now I got the thing. I was a little confused while explaining to you, so I made one small mistake. Start primary is black. Let's define a dark primary variant, and here not like that. The dark primary color is not the primary color, it's colors dot white 24. So this primary color goes into the color of your card automatically. thing is that. That's why I have to make primary as white 24. Okay. If I hotly restart this, come on. Primary, secondary, it should work. What happened? Let me restart it again. It's not working. Do I need to give card a background color? Oh yeah, to give. I have to give. I forgot that earlier. So we have to give a color to it. Let's do it from here. Theme dot of context dot. Which color you need. So let's make it a common thing now. Light primary color was, see, we need white. So primary color becomes the card color. So here as well, what we can do is, we'll make this as variant, right? And we will require one primary color for dark, primary color, which is white 24, and this variant color goes to your scaffold and app bar. And I made some color changes. That's I deleted that. Sorry, I deleted while copying. So I'm copying it back. It is light. A little confusion, but when you see the full code, you will understand it. So now we can compare light theme, light primary variant, everywhere, 3 places, dark theme, dark primary variant here, and we left it here, so dark primary variant. And now primary is this and light primary color. So I hope, now I'm restarting the app, I hope it works. Oh, it failed. Maybe there is some error in the file. Oh yeah, it's in the main data. So we have to use a color which is called dark. Oh sorry, the primary color. Yep. So this color will be applied as the background of the card. So why in the default light theme, why we didn't provide color and it still worked? Because the answer is very easy. The theme data dot light, the light theme already deals with, it already has what I would say. It already has white as the primary color, so that's why it was working. Now, as you can see, the dark mode is here, and the light mode is also here. So we are done with this. Now, okay, fine. I'm just checking if something is left or not. So give me a second. Yeah, like this. Okay. Now, what happens when you run this project on iOS 12 and below and Android Pie and below? You don't have dark mode. You don't have battery saver that changes your dark theme and vice versa. So you need to provide a option somewhere here which enables dark mode. So it's called in-app theming option for me. So to maintain that state, whether the current selected theme is dark or light, we have to create a app state class so that we can store it. Okay, and it will be very easier. I think we'll be using a material here. App state. Just hold on for some five minutes. It will be done. Change notifier. So why change notifier? So that we can actually listen to it using the provider package, because provider package has support for change notifier. So we will have a bool is dark mode on equals to false. Then we'll have a method which will update the theme with the whatever value we are sending to it. Is dark mode on equals to is dark mode on. I've taken time to explain you this in this video. It was not my plan to extend this video till this long, but I don't know where it took time. But I think I have explained everything what I had in mind. So once you are done with creating this app state, You go to your pub spec, okay, sorry, not the lock, the YAML file, and add this below your this icon, this dependency. You add provider, okay, and you have this sign 3.1.0 plus 1, okay, and you go to your main.dart. There will be an error message coming through within a second. If it doesn't come, it comes. So just click on this get dependencies. This will update your, okay, fine. Okay, what you have to do is, now you have made your app state as chain notifier. Yeah, as you have created your app state, so you have to use it here somehow, right? So what you need to do is wrap your my app in chain notifier provider, okay, and so how it is done is, go to your run app, just delete it, right? Chain notifier provider. We are using provider package for this, okay, and the type which is passed here will be app state, okay. Now you have to import this, yeah, format the file, and inside this you need builder and child. Your child will be my app and your builder will be having context as the parameter. You will return a new instance of app state. Now remember this, if you are not aware of provider, what this does is it creates app state instance, and it is whole throughout your app, so it will never be recreated until you close your app, which definitely clears everything. So at the starting of the app, you are initializing app state, and anywhere down the line you can access this app state, but for that you have to wrap this inside the consumer widget, okay, and you have to tell that what it will consume. So it will consume app state, fine. It also requires a builder, which is nothing but takes a context, the app state actual value of the app state, which means actual value of dark mode on, which is inside app state instance, we will get to know here. And this field you can just ignore it right now. You can just return, it is a child, or this, yeah, I think this should work. I did it in a different way, but yeah, this works, it should work. So now what you need to do is, based on whatever your app state dot is dark mode on value is, you have to decide which thing you have to apply to. And you have this beautiful theme mode attribute which has theme mode dot dark and light. So you decide, let me show you. If it is theme mode dot dark, dark theme will be active irrespective of your, battery saver is on or not, so it hardly matters now. So you are controlling now what is the theme of your app. So let me just hot restart the app and let's see what happens. So it is dark now. If I do it light, and it is dark when neither the dark mode is on nor the battery saver is on. So if I do light mode and hot restart, it gives you light. So this is how it works. So based on app state, or it should be app state. I got it. So if you do in this way, you don't have app state instance. So what you do is take this material app out and return your material app from here. That is way more easier and understandable. So if app state is dark mode on, then load the dark theme. Means load create the theme mode as dark, and if it is light, that's it. So this is what you have to do. Theme data theme mode, yep, and no function. So now we need to create some switch here which will actually help us in changing the value of this dark mode on, which is inside app state. Okay, so let's add a spacer first, spacer, so that we have this space empty now, and we just need to tag it. I always decide to create a smaller video, but it stretches. So I believe I am giving you fair enough information so that you are good to implement dark mode in your apps. So the padding, we have a child, we create a row, children, and we have to have this dark mode style. I will give body to style to it. I don't want it to be a hiding type, that's why. And then we need a spacer because dark mode will come here and then the toggle will come. So switch. So switch, if you don't know about that, the value of the switch will be use provider dot of context. You want app state. So what will be the value of switch now in this case? Because it will be false. So value will be false, which means it will be toggled off, right? And which suggests that dark mode is off right now. So if we change it, we will have this boolean value, which we can use to update. Just copy this. So you will get an instance of, we'll get an instance of app state. Just change this value update theme to your boolean value. So suppose you have made your switch as on, so boolean will be value true and your theme will be updated with dark mode on as true, which is actually getting which will actually notify all the listeners. And since we have given consumer here, it will build our material app again and theme will be applied to whole app. Okay, with the current app state dot s dark mode on will be true and it will be dark. Now let's run it just 1 minute more and it's all done. So it's the dark mode. Click on this or drag it. It's like this. Nice, huh? See this? Beautiful. So guys, this is the end of the video and thank you for all your support for making my subscriber accounts to 10,000 plus. I'm really happy and this is the first video after that. So I believe you will love this video and share it with your friends. Plus let me know in the comment section. So I'm planning to do a Flutter web tutorial as well after this. So yep, that's it, the end of the video. Thank you guys. Keep watching my videos and keep learning Flutter. Thank you. The last thing I told you I will be showing in the iPhone. So this is how it is running in iPhone as well. So if I change this toggle, you can see beautiful. Same things in the dark mode as well as in the light mode, right? Fine. Also, I don't know how to change the theme, but I figured out one way. Let me showcase you that. So it was in app, but if what if user has dark appearance, okay, then our app will be looking like it didn't update. Or maybe because this is having higher precedence over that, so that's why. I can show you that. If I don't bother to look into this, yeah, it is darker now. Irrespective of this, it won't work. And if the system's appearance is lighter, so you see who has high precedence over whom, right? So now the mobile mode is on. So if you give theme mode here, of course, this will have higher precedence over whatever is the phone's default mode. Okay, so, and also for my previous video, uh, which was related to responsive UI, I will be putting up the code just after this video. Okay, so you can check out the description of those two videos and go to the code.